Hello, physical science class. I'm giving my mother my phone for those of you who want a tutorial on the book lab. All right, first step, it says make sure that you clean a table. That way the lab works. If the table's not clean, it's not going to work. All right, so you have to clean a table. It also says step 2, make sure that the table is dry. You're going to see that I excessively dry this table. Again, because if the table is not dry, the lab is not going to work. All right, so as I'm cleaning the table, I feel sticky stuff. All right, if you feel anything sticky on your table, the lab will not work unless you get the sticky stuff off. Make that very clear. All right, so now I have the sticky stuff off. I have wasted enough paper towels. All right, it says that you need to get a few things. You need to get some sort of computer paper. All right, so it's regular computer paper. And you need something glossy. So let me step out of the frame for a second. I'm going to get the other book that I forgot to get. A good example of a glossy book is your physical science textbook. Another thing, if you want to see how weight is different, is a stack of computer paper. You'll notice that it's really glossy. Another word for glossy, if you're trying to figure out if a book is glossy, is if it's smooth. So close your eyes and touch it. If you don't feel a lot of bumps, that's glossy. If you touch it and you feel anything, ridges or divots, that's a non-glossy. So we have glossy and a non-glossy book, and something that could fall over. I grabbed Expo stuff. You could grab an action figure. You could grab a cup. Grab anything you want. All right, so what you have to do, I'll try to put this in frame, is put the paper on the edge of a table. All right, so you can see right here, it's on the edge of a table. All right, then you grab the glossy book. All right, so you put it over the edge or over the paper. Make sure you have enough of the paper hanging off so that you can grab it. So watch the book. All right, when you do this experiment, you're trying to watch if the book moves. Again, I put the book over the paper. All right, now we live on Earth. We are not in space. So things might move a little. That's not the point. You're looking at what is moving more. All right, so if I put the stack of paper on here and grab the paper, you can see it moves slightly, all right? But you're also trying to see how much. This is also 500 sheets of paper. All right, so if I put it there, that did move a little bit too much. All right, so then you're repeating the same steps with a non-glossy book. So you put the non-glossy book on, grab the paper, and you're watching to see how much it's moving. All right, you can test it from different angles. All right, on this one, you'll see some movement. All right, again, then you can take computer paper. I'm grabbing it. All right, one that's not bent, and then you can put objects on top of it. All right, and pulling them, watching to see if the object moves. Again, then you put your computer paper down. This is a little different because it's angled. Oh no, gotta put something inside of it. Try to make it a little bit more level for my expo stuff. All right, versus seeing something move. Remember, Newton's first law says an object in motion stays in motion, an object at rest stays at rest. So remember to think about that. Remember, a force is an interaction between two objects. So right now I've picked up the paper. The two objects are the paper, my hand. Two objects. All right, so if I put the book here, what two objects are touching? Again, I want you to think my hand is touching the paper, but also there's a secondary force happening. The paper is touching the book. All right, so yes, I'm moving the paper, but remember, the paper is also touching the book. All right, how do we know this? All right, because if I put a different book on top of this paper, all right, you can see something different. Now, I don't want to tell you the answers to the lab because the last question says, how does this show Newton's first law? If you are still confused and you want to earn credit for that question, you would have to reach out to me personally. Remember, you can do that through email, text, or by coming to a help session. And I will see you guys later.